Welcome to Shorthand Dictation Practice. Today's dictation, Shorthand Transcriptions, by Sir Kailash Chandra. Transcription number 70 at 80 words per minute. Get your pen and notebook ready. We will start the transcription in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. Transcription number 70. Mr. Vice Chairman, Sir, I am obliged to the House for the general support this measure has received. I would like to clear up 1 or 2 points. I would begin by saying that this Act, when it was passed, and as it stands today, on the statute book, is intended only to regulate and control industries. Its purpose is not to take over the ownership of industries. For that, we have got other measures and other methods to follow. The limited purpose here is this: wherever industries appear to be going wrong, and wherever, because of mismanagement or bad management, public interest is affected or production has gone down, in such cases there is provision for government to take them over for a period and manage them. Now, it has been found in many cases that we have taken over and managed them well. I would like to point out that there are many very good examples where industries, which a little while ago were going down, have prospered under government management and control. And in this period, the government has never used its power indiscriminately. In all these years, 12 undertakings were taken over and then handed back. 7 undertakings are today under the management of the government. One of the undertakings, which is today under government management, and which has occasioned this measure, was in a rather bad way when government took it over about 7 years ago, and the government, within the initial 5-year period of management, improved its finances. Its profits have gone up. Its reserves have gone up. The concern has considerably improved. But then it was again thought that it has to be continued under proper management, and government are of the opinion that this management has to continue. If the existing law remains as it is today, there is no course open to the government but to hand it back to the shareholders. This is one of the reasons why this measure has been brought forward before this House, because the law as it stands today, does not permit more than one extension of such management. So, I think that clears the point which was raised by some of my friends. There is nothing like unlimited extension. This act is not meant for government to virtually take over industries and continue indefinitely in control of them. Transcription number 70, continued partially. Reconstructed source page degraded. The following is reconstructed from a partially legible scan. Some phrasing is approximate. I agree with some of the views expressed that we should take such action, that we should be able to face even the most critical scrutiny, and that we have taken such action effectively and discharged our responsibility properly. There are certain concerns which are beyond redemption, yet that effort was made. In the case of India Electric Works, even after government management, it is still in bad shape. The government was compelled to take it over because otherwise it would close down, and a large number of workers would be thrown out of employment. This is one of the reasons why we cannot go on taking over such liabilities at the cost of the public exchequer without limit. And what is the intention? The intention is that, to whatever extent possible, the effort should be to bring about improvement within one extension of management, and that is the way it is meant to work. Therefore, the powers given to the government are limited to a period of 2 years at a time, and not more than a certain number of years in all after the expiry of that period. In that period, it is hoped that the affairs of the concern would be set in order. That is the whole idea. I hope that this amendment will be a help to the industry as well as to the workers and the general public. That is what this bill really does in such cases. It is not applied to various companies indiscriminately. Government's policy is one of responsibility in such matters, arrived at after careful examination, and that applies equally to other concerns too. We do not take up such responsibilities lightly. We are very careful, and once government's intention is to perform its duty wherever it may be possible, to take over the management of concerns in the interest of production, wherever the public interest is involved. We cannot shirk that responsibility. We shall not hesitate to do so. Statute Book, the register maintained by Parliament in which every act passed is entered, prospered, became profitable, indiscriminately, without restriction or consideration. Undertakings, companies, occasioned, necessitated, made to happen. Virtually, in fact, practically. Beyond redemption, financially too far gone. To be worth taking over. This completes today's dictation. Practice well and see you in the next session.